PJ, as I asked you last time, everyone's talked about your leadership this year. When you guys heard the news about Lively, just what was your message to the team?
Obviously, it's devastating losing a player like that for a couple months, but like I said, the whole season, at the end of the day, I mean, right now it's next man up mentality, and everybody has to come ready to play each and every night. With that being said, I mean, obviously it's sad news, but we just got to keep going.
You led the team in field goal attempts tonight. Do you feel an extra sense to be ultra aggressive on offense right now?
I mean, definitely. Got to find a way to score and keep us in it, and just be aggressive and find ways to get baskets. Yeah.
In terms of just the three-point shooting, it's tough for you guys in Charlotte the other night. You know, kind of a tough night again from behind the arc. What are you just seeing there in terms of the looks you guys are getting?
I think it's some of the same looks we've been getting all year. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. But we work on it every day. We're not worried about it. They're going to fall. We just have to keep taking the right ones, getting in the paint, kicking it out to each other, and just playing that way.
PJ, I know you guys always say next man up mentality, but how difficult is it to go to war without half your team?
It's tough. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie. But we got to do it. I mean, this is what we signed up for. There are no excuses. We're all pros. So we just got to go out there and handle business.
What do you guys got to do to handle business tomorrow night?
Defend, don't foul, get on transition, take care of the ball, and just be together.
I think, go ahead.
PJ, you guys talk next man up, but do you ever have a moment when you look back at the bench and you see Luka and Lively and Clay and 3-4 other guys in street clothes, and you're just like, how did we get here?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's part of the game. Obviously, we deal with injuries. Every team goes through this, so you hate to see your team go through this, obviously, but there's nothing we could do about it. We just have to go out there and play, no matter who's on the floor, and just have the mentality of trying to go out there and win.
A little more to that. I think Kyrie said last week, it's just not going to be the perfect season. Is that kind of, you just have to accept that of like, this is what we have to deal with, and we just got to find a way. I mean, what's just the mentality?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the great thing about it. We can find a way to win with the group we do have. Everybody just has to lock in, pay attention to detail, and we can't really have mistakes. I thought in the fourth quarter, we let a lot of easy baskets get away from us. As far as offensive rebounding, we gave up too many in the fourth, and those costed us. So just little plays like that. I mean, if we take those away, we obviously win this game. So that's devastating.
With those offensive rebounds, is that something that to some extent, like what can you do better there, especially when you guys are doubling Ant, and so you've obviously got rotations and you're running across the court. How do you do better in those situations when it's already an accepted scramble situation?
We all five have to come back and rebound, especially right now. Especially with our small lineups, we got to put a body on somebody, box out, and just got to want it more at the end of the day.
PJ, back at the time of training camp and kind of media day, you told us some of the biggest things that you worked on over the summer was your playmaking, your ball handling, and your play in transition. How do you feel that you've grown in that area this season, as we saw tonight, compared to the beginning of the year?
I feel like I've grown a lot. I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable handling the ball in space, being able to tag, being able to make plays, and I just feel a lot more comfortable bringing the ball up.
That bump layup that you use often in transition, what goes into that move and kind of when you want to use it or when you want to pass out of it?
It just depends. If there is no help, I'm going to go up with it, and whenever the help comes, just try to find the open man. Just making simple reads, something I've been working on in the offseason as well, credit to Coach Sam. So just trying to play through that and obviously just work that in between the games.
With Luka out, handling the ball is something you're naturally going to do more. Does that excite you, getting to handle the ball more and show off your full game right now?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's something I've been working on, so I'm excited to go out there and do it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything without a win. So the main thing is winning, and we just got to find a way to do that.
PJ, Coach Kidd talked before and after this game about how the depth of this team is really a strength. He said just now it's the best depth he's had since he's been here. Do you think about, if you guys can get whole, how special this team can be?
Yeah, obviously it's a long season. We have a lot more games left. Guys are going to be coming back from injury pretty soon, so the season's not over at all, and we have a lot more to show. So once guys get healthy, we can start rolling again. But right now, we just got to keep fighting each and every night.
PJ, going into tomorrow night, the Thunder, y'all played them in the playoffs. y'all played them just over the last week with an intense win and a couple scuffles. Could you talk a little bit about what that rivalry means? And is there a sense in the locker room, like this is a rivalry, this is something that is forming?
I'll just look at it as another team that we have to go out there and try to beat. Obviously, they're one of the best teams in the league right now. They have a lot of great players. But at the end of the day, there's just another opponent we just have to go out there and handle business with. With that being said, I don't got nothing else to say about them. Thank you, guys.
I appreciate it.
All right, guys, we'll have Kyrie